Well, let me tell you something.
Okay.
Commissioner form of government is the most dysfunctional form there is. It's like having 5 owners of a restaurant or 5 mayors or 5 governors. It's just pure dysfunction, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. It only works if you have a board like we have, and that is if you run a slate where people go in, and like we ran a slate, and that's why our commissioner form is so functional, because, you know, we went in with a prescribed agenda. We announced our agenda. We advertised our agenda. We ran together and say, this is what we're going to do. And because we have that solidarity, because we're not phonies, and we're actually doing what we said we would do, we're being but that's very unusual. Generally, you got 5 personalities and egos, and they're more worried about one-upmanship than something actually getting done. And you end up having like a mini Congress or mini Senate, where you just get people bickering and backstabbing back and forth, and that's just my opinion. So I don't.
No, that's so good. I'm trying to gather as much information. You made a strong point.
I would have preferred. Of the council being completely at large, and instead of you getting 5 votes, you get 6, 5 for the council and 1 for the executive. But that's not the case. They put 5 districts and 2 at large, and I don't like that in terms of the expansion of 5 to 7. But the problem is you don't get there's not like multiple different charters you get to vote on. You get to vote on whatever charter has been presented. So there's pros and cons.
What I'm going to do, I just want to hear your opinion on it, and I'm just kind of waiting them off everybody. I'm not for against you yet. I'm waiting it.
I can give you as many pros and I can give you cons. Obviously, some of my friends, their biggest fear is they say, well, Blaine, you're leaving. Kirby DeLauder's leaving. What happened if we get one of these knuckleheads elected in there, and they're the executive? What do we do now? And I said, well, that's unfortunately that's elections.
Right. Okay.
So that's some of their fears.
Hey, what's your? I know you've told me your email.
Blaine, my first name Blaine.
Right.
At BlaineYoung.com.
Blaine at BlaineYoung.com.
Yep.
Got it.
Thank you.
Okay, sir.